All right. Looks like we're here. I'm just gonna wait, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes and then we'll get to the cards. I don't know. Hey, what's up, man? Just doing another one of these live streams. It's kind of fun. Let me put the camera up here. Tilt it down a little bit, I guess. I don't always like showing my face on the camera, but what's up, Bob? Sweet hat. Yeah, it was a good comeback. Yeah, it was a good game. What card are you investing in right now? There's a couple. Uh, how's the volume? First off, before we start doing this. Hey, what's up, Abel? Volume okay, guys? All right, good. Yeah, I got the lapel on my sweater again. Um, Put the hat over here. Cards I'm investing in right now. Let's see. Two of the ones I've been investing in lately are Hank Aaron, of course, you know, the 54 tops in SGC centered copies with decent eye appeal, and then I think the Peyton Manning SP Authentic 98, the PSA 9 Future Watch is an awesome investment right now. I think they're going to be worth about double in about 2 or 3 years. So I've been doing those two. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff I've been looking at. Modern, vintage, hockey, basketball, football, baseball. So all sports. Hey, what's up, Casey? I actually got your message, Casey, about the Deion Sanders, the 93 Fleer PSA 10. Do you go back to your old videos about bulk subs? Typically, I don't. Yeah, I mean, those are just archived and out there still, but most of the time I'll just focus on the new ones. So, you know, I try to reply to all comments. I'll post a video and then I'll check the comments and try to reply to everybody. It's tough to get to every question or every response, you know. Brady, never heard back. Pacific Brady, SGC 10. Yeah, I meant to reply to that. Yeah, I've got. What did you offer? What did you offer on that one? Entering max values and if PSA carries. Yeah, I think on that question, I think it's all within reason. You know, if if you're doing the regular service, you know, they have the cutoff at $99 declared value. So the way I've always done it is I just kind of look at what the card sells for on eBay or whatever. So if the card sells for 90 bucks on eBay, then it's fine. You know, if it's selling for 170, sometimes you can sneak those in, but you know, don't send $300 cards in. Hey, what's up, Frank? Yeah, you know, I just try to keep it within reason on the submissions, but we're gonna flip the camera around. I've got some slabs to show, just cards from the PC that I like. So we'll talk about some sets. The tank. Yeah, let me flip this camera around. I'm not very good at the live stuff. What's up, Andy? All right, it's flipped around. You got the basement shot. This is at the bar here. I actually like the Bears. I don't know. I have a friend who is a big Bears fan, so we always watch them. But they're probably in my top 5 of favorite pro football teams. So stack of slabs. We're just gonna flip through some of these we've seen lately, and some have been in the vault for a while. There's low end, high end. There's everything in this. I just kind of pulled stuff that would be fun to talk about. Start off with this pup. This is cool. So this is I I don't like when I film these videos and there's glare, but this is Johan Moncada, and this is the gold. It's one of the fake Beckett's. Shoot us a few cards to avoid because things will come back. Yeah, this is a cool Moncada. Yeah, I'll try to think of something, think of some cards. It's hard to do it on the spot. So here's a Moncada gold to 50. It's got some residue. So it says 9 corners. I always just, the first thing I do when I get a graded card in is put it in my light and try to get an accurate look at the card. It's impossible to get like to get the accurate condition when it's in this slab. That's why I always say crossover grading is definitely a sham. Because you 100% cannot get an accurate view of the card when it's in the slab. You can't see the surface completely. You can't see all the little different aspects of the card that you need to see to accurately do a crossover. Big 4 chrome getting bumped by PSA. No, I haven't sent a lot of that stuff in corners on 9s. This is such a cool card. So, card like this, I wouldn't want to spend $700 on a 10. I would just pay $60 and get a 9. You know, if you're doing it as an investment, then maybe you want to pay that huge premium. But I mean, you guys take a look at this card and tell me if it looks pretty good for a 9. I think it looks awesome. Yeah, it's got good center. I don't see really any flaws. You know, I can't tell if the surface is perfect, but I don't know. It just seems crazy to pay $700 for that card when that 9 looks just like a 10. There's just certain things in the hobby that you notice. Okay, here's the Patrick Mahomes pop control. Keith, VCC vintage card curator, has done some awesome videos on that. So this is the Mahomes. It's got like, I don't know what's on this, but it's got one of the perfect fits on. So this is the silver prism. Of course, this card's exploded. I think these were $5 when they came out. This was about a $5 card. Hey, what's up, Mike? Nice to have you on. I'm just doing a random PC rummage. So this is a base card. So if you're just getting back into the hobby, I might start snapping some of my vintage PSA stuff to SGC because I don't know. I just like the way the holder looks. Like, it just looks cool in here. I don't know why. Like, this is a card I showed from the National last summer. This is a Mantle 3.5. You know, a lot of people would see this card and say, oh, it's just a 3.5, but to me, it's awesome. Rookie cards overrated? No. That's typically all I collect, unless it's vintage, but that's got pretty damn good eye appeal for a 3.5, you know. Centering's really good right to left. Top to bottom is like 70-30. Yeah, you know, I'm going to talk to them and see if maybe they'll think about considering just a minor tweak to the label. And I'm going to talk to SGC. I don't know if they'll do it, you know, but it's worth asking. I was thinking put this SGC in the middle and make it a little bigger and maybe make it holographic. Like, okay, let's compare these two slabs. So I think this slab's cooler, but I think this label's better, if that makes sense. So SGC, honestly, sometimes it's okay to copy a company that's done it right. Like, this lighthouse looks great. So take your SGC and put it in the middle, make it a little bigger. Don't copy this exactly, but make it, I don't know, use some type of coloring. Shrink this 3.5 and then maybe make the VG Plus a little bigger. And I think you'd have an awesome label too, to go with the badass slab. So yeah, it's not bad. It just needs some tweaking. Yeah, I agree that the 3.5 is too big, you know, but I actually think the black background looks really cool with these old vintage cards. So design team, yeah, I mean they don't have the, you know, they don't have the capital that PSA has. I almost went to SGC last week. I was in Miami for the Super Bowl, and I was gonna try to make it up to Boca Raton, but it was just so much traffic. It would have been a 2-hour cab ride, and I wasn't gonna do it. So next time I'll try to get out to SGC. They were gonna give me a tour, kind of cool. So here's the Pedro. This isn't cool. This card's so underrated. You know, it's actually a cool photo too. It's not like the Mariano in the street clothes. Chiefs, yeah, that was sweet. Being a fan as long as I have been. Top 5 Tom Brady cards. Kmart Rivera, yeah, the Kmart clothing ads. Back to school clothing. So yeah, if I had to say, better slab SGC, better label PSA. I mean, I could go back and forth with better secondary value PSA, better consistency. I'd say SGC. Value has come a long way. I've noticed in my store I'm selling the SGCs well, so I don't know. So this is a PSA 10 Griffey, you know. 9s are what, 70 bucks? 70 to 100 maybe. And then I think the 10s have shot over 500 now. But this is one of my favorite cards of all time. Hey, what's up, Michael? Giannis and Luka long term, have you got any of them to put back? No, I don't have Giannis. You know, I haven't gotten heavy into basketball. I did a lot of the LeBron stuff, but I didn't really go in on the other players. So, you know, I think Luka's, you know, if he's going to be one of the best players in the league, I think he's definitely a good investment. If you're a reseller, this is sweet. So I've been talking about Edge for, I don't know, I feel like the last 10 years on the channel, but he got into the Hall of Fame last week. So yeah, I'm with Frank on that. I think the SGCs do pretty well. So there's a 10. And you would think it would help SGC that they haven't been caught up in the scandal much at all. So, you know, if you're going for consistency and honesty, it seems like something you'd want to try. Like all the Topps Chrome stuff and Finest and all those easy sets, I would just send to PSA because they're pretty much automatic 10s. This is a cool showcase LeBron. He looks like a 12-year-old in that photo. Yeah, we were talking about that. This is out of 1,000. This is the base showcase in an 8. This is a tough foil card. I'm just going through some sets here. McDavid for 500 in the Young Guns. Oh, I think that's a great investment card. I think that'll be over 1,000 in about 2 or 3 years. So as I said, I need to go buy some. Bulk SGCs is about a month, 4 or 5 weeks, and then PSA is about 4 months to 5 months. So this is the Star Rookie. It just takes forever. I mean, don't get me wrong, I just sent a 250 bulk to PSA last week, but I probably won't see it until, what, June, July? So I mean, I'm a patient person, so I don't mind waiting, but I know a lot of people get flustered with it. Back when I first started sending to PSA, the first bulks I did was like 2010, 2011. I think I'd send in about 120 cards and I'd get it back in like 3 weeks. It was pretty sweet. But that was before all these new people came into the hobby. And there's a lot of slabbing of the newer modern stuff. I think that's what's really pushing their business. Here's Jackson. Yeah, man. Michael, back in the day, I used to get bulk for 5 or 525. This is a big card right here, this Jackson. So there's a limited print run of these silvers. They are 1 per hobby box, and it's hobby exclusive too. So there's around 200 of this Lamar. This is cool. Yeah, man, Frank, I saw one of your videos and they were giving you a minimum size on all those clean vintage cards, and I was just thinking, man, send those to SGC and you'll have a lot of 8s. Talk to Andy over at SGC and he'll hook you up with some bulk pricing. They're really easy to work with. Here's Kurt Warner, Leaf Rookies and Stars. This is sick. I actually got this in a pack and I actually broke it on the channel. Yeah, just ask for Andy. He'll try to toss you some type of deal. Yeah, man, tell him that I sent you. Okay, so this is the crazy discrepancy that we see in this hobby right now. So this is an Acuna Orange. You know, this is a fabulous card, obviously. Topps Chrome 2018 to 25 there on the back. And I was checking TerraPeak, and I was looking on buying this card because I was looking at the difference between, I was looking at 10 pricing, and they were like 3,700, and I was like, that's crazy. But this, I took this down for 900, and it looks like a 10 to me. So I don't know. Maybe it has a scratch that I can't see when it's in the holder, but it just seems crazy to pay an extra 3,000 for a number. This is sick. Look at this pup. I don't know if we'll get to all these cards. Maybe. Look at this pup. SGC 4. You can't tell me that card doesn't look good in that holder. Look at that. It's like film on this. Oh, I think because I went outside with these because I was going to try to shoot the video outside, but the lighting sucked. So I came back inside where it's actually decent. Yeah, but, you know, until people stop paying those crazy premiums, I don't think anything's going to change. This card's so cool, too. So this is so this came out in 1990, and these were in those little blister packs in the starting lineups. I've always thought this card's really cool because it just seems like a 10 would be impossible on this card. Yeah. You know, if more people send to SGC, they'll start to get more market, you know. It just takes some people sending some bulks in. More cards on the market. I don't know why I picked this Shaq in there. Shaq Topps 92. It's like a $15 card. Once they fix the label, yeah. It's not for everybody. This is a cool Gore. So obviously a future Hall of Famer. Look at the patch on that thing. Yeah. I think the PSA label in the SGC holder would be awesome. How's the thicker card SGC slabs? I think they look cool. You know, the one thing I need to ask them about is they sent a thick card back to me, and it said THK, which stands for thick, and I think it's the card was too thick. I mean, that's not going to work if they're saying cards are too thick. I mean, they got to be able to slab everything. Early prediction for the World Series matchup. Probably the Dodgers, right? Dodgers, Yankees, maybe? I don't know. Aspirations Edge. That's sick. That's a 95. This is probably one of my top 20 favorite cards. This one. And I think a 9's pretty valuable. Of course, a 10's probably 5 times as much. Twins backed out of the deal. Oh, so the Dodgers still got Mookie? That's cool. That's the 93 Finest Refractor. That's cool. Here's the 65. 65 Topps Mantle and a 4.5. So right now I'm just, with all my advantage, I'm focusing on centering, eye appeal, not really focused on grade. Hey, what's up, Yanks fan? Yeah, I thought you were a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, but it didn't work out. I tried to get you in. I've always liked the videos. Yeah, that's a nice mantle, Mike. SGC 9. This is Mark McGuire. This is actually one of the toughest cards to get a PSA 10 in. I can't, there's like 20 of them or something out of thousands and thousands. So that's a 9 in the SGC. That was actually a PSA 9 snap out. I was like, this card looks like a 10. I'm gonna send it to SGC. I've been doing that on some of my PSA 9s. I've been like, this card looks like a 10. Let's send it in. this is a card I got in a pack, and I was like, this card's a 10, and PSA gave it a 9, and so SGC gave it a 9.5. So still not sure what's wrong with it. Is it off centered? Am I missing something with this one? I don't know. Maybe it's the back. Looks like a 10, but it doesn't really matter if it's a 10 or a 9.5. I mean, it's awesome. I pulled it myself, so I'm going to keep it to 9.5. Here's a couple Lucas. I don't know why I just pulled these. Big Mac 10s. It looks like a trim date. Yeah, it's probably trimmed. Stay far, far away from those. SGC grades like BGS. I don't know. So here's a couple Lucas, Prism and Donruss. I don't have a lot of Luca cards. The market kind of got away from me. I don't chase the cards once they go up. I just move on to the next player usually. Here's Hank. Microchip. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think PSA just did raise their prices, right? I mean, everything increases. It's just inflation. Bill Belichick rookies. I don't have any. So this is a card I got in November, and I'm proud of this one just because it just looks awesome. It's centered. Love the 65 Topps cards. This is a card I really like. Earl Campbell rookie. Yeah, I saw that Baseball Collector burned some Topps cards or something. There's a Campbell. The Moss PC, yeah, always trying to add to it. So this 9 Campbell, I might snap it and SGC it. Optic Basketball. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some boxes just to hold because it's probably gonna go up. Here's a hockey card, Tays. That's the Ultimate Collection to 99. That's a PSA 9. So Blackhawks are my favorite hockey team. It's either the Blues, which that's never gonna happen because I'm from Kansas City. Minnesota Wild. I don't really care for them. Nashville's cool, but Blackhawks. All right, here's a crazy pup. The price, it just depends on how much you spend per year. They put you into tiers. Oh, cool, you got some Optic coming? Yeah. Drop the link in this video and I'll check out that pre-order in November. Yeah, you probably got a good price on that. That product's going to be crazy. Prism's jumped a lot. So here's the Rogers 8. Yeah, if you spend a certain amount, they'll put you into tiers, and I don't know if they'll give you like a small discount. They're not giving you crazy discounts. You just got to talk to a rep. Okay, I got this a couple years ago. This is the Prospect Auto. I like picking up the 9s. Yeah, that's a good deal. Here's the Soto Refractor. Yeah. Frank's right. Okay, here's a cool one. This is a PSA 4, but look at the centering on it. And it's when I look at these old cards, the technical grade is a 4, yes. But the eye appeal looks pretty damn good. So there's a 4. Yeah. Here's another Bonds. I always try to send these in, and I always get 9s. Here's the 87 Fleer. I don't think this set's that tough. If you ever break boxes of this stuff, most of the cards come out clean. So here's the 87 Fleer in a 10. Here's a LeBron. Best LeBron rookie. Yeah, what's the deal with his stuff? Is it because of Kobe? It doubled in the last 2 weeks. That would be the Ultimate Collection back at 9.5. We're just gonna sneak a Vic in here. This card's beautiful. Bought it raw. Thought it was a 9.5. SGC gave it a 9.5. I like the Mint Plus. Yeah, isn't that crazy how that happened? And it happened in Philly, Kobe's hometown. There's a lot of weird stuff around that. Conspiracy theories and stuff. Arenado. This is cool. So this was from Probstein. He's a sloppy shipper. And I think he shills too. But so I kind of stopped bidding with him. I definitely stopped with PWCC in May of last year. 1 in 82 chances of that. Yeah. I mean, what is it? It's crazy. Arenado. Yeah, I think they graded easier back then. That's what people say. Super sloppy. Yeah. And he needs to get rid of, hey, what's up, Josh? He needs to get rid of the masking tape. Yeah, the SGC Dual looks. I don't like it, so I'm gonna tell my next order just don't even put the auto grade on there because I don't like the auto grades. Like on this 9 takes away from the value of the card because people just want people want to have the highest grade, So this 9, it's fine. It's just there's like a couple little dots in some of the letters, so that's why this Pujols got a 9. So this will get snapped though. What else? Here's the Kobe. Here's the Kobe 9. This is the Topps flagship. Favorite card that I have? Oh, I don't know. That's tough. I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to think about that for a little. Here's a McKinnon. There's some like variation with this pink on his sleeve. I don't know what's up with that. What else we got? This is cool. This is a pop one. Oh, oh yeah. I've actually got the Trout in here. This is a pop one. So this is one of the Chiefs' all-time greats here, Jamal Charles. This is the SP Authentic Gold to 25, PSA 10, and it's just beautiful. Thicker card. But yeah, we're not gonna burn any cards on the channel, so don't worry about that. Yeah, Jamal, I always think if he could have had 2 more good seasons, he'd be a Hall of Famer because his yards per carry is equivalent to Jim Brown, which is pretty amazing. All right, let's show Trout. So I got this, I think 20. Card abuse. Sorry, we lost. Somebody was calling me. Yeah, this Trout. It's in this nasty slab, but this was 1,000 when I bought it, and I was like, "Oh, it's so expensive! It's so expensive." But it's got good subs, and it was graded 6,500,000. So it was graded around 2010 ish. I don't know. I haven't checked it. Here's a platinum medallion Moss. This is the last one we're going to show. All baseball card lives matter. Yeah, vintage and modern, right? Moss platinum to 66. That's it. Looks like we lost the feed for a sec. All right, guys. If there's any questions, I'll try to answer them real quick. Or else I'm going to end the video. But I just want to show some cards and talk a little. You guys got any questions? This was fun. Yeah. Super Bowl footage. Yeah, I think I have a clip. Vintage binder. Yeah, I actually haven't done it in like a year. I don't know. It was fun for a while. Jeter value. I haven't seen it bump at all. Getting into the Hall of Fame. So toss it into one of your videos. What how did I get into collecting? My mom actually just brought home some cards, like in 1989. I think it was the factory sets, like 1989 or 90 Donruss, and we just flipped through, and I thought it was cool. Hey, what's up, Big League? But I've been doing it ever since then. There was never a time that I took a break. So college started, and I just kind of, I think when college started, I started to get more into it and buy, more expensive cards, and then it just kind of took off from there. The beginning and end, yeah. You were. Guess I'll end the video. We saw the cards, right? 88 tops, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try to break some 2020 tops. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to do one of these every couple weeks. Just pull some random cards, flip through, talk about them a little bit. SGC turnaround times, about a month. Brady going to Dallas, maybe. Wow. Pete Rose speculation if he gets to the Hall. I mean, I think Pete Rose is an easy Hall of Famer. I don't understand. Yeah, they're a lot quicker, but if you don't like them, don't use them. Thanks, Keith. Call it a night. We'll try to do one of these next week. I'll try to post on the channel. You can do those posts, and I'll post in the morning or something when I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna shut this pup off. Everybody take care. Later. I'm out.